Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I forgot to put the countdown today. All right. So if you can hear me, please let me know. I know there's a way to check myself if I can hear or not. It's always better to ask you because things are different. People are coming from all over the world. So make sure everyone can hear me. Hello, hello. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? Good morning, Quiet Sky. Great. You can hear me. Okay, cool. Ohio, George, Green Tea, good morning. Hey, congratulations, George. Newly married man. Welcome to the hell. Hello from Morocco. Oh, wow. I'm sorry again, I can't see your name if you're in Facebook. So there's a certain way you can do to show your name. Sorry about that. I'm in this was this platform StreamYard in the StreamYard platform, so I cannot see your name if you're on Facebook. Type in live. Arnold, thank you. Good morning, and thank you for coming from Poland. Sergio, good morning. Thank you for coming. Okay, great show up. Great turn up. If you think, I don't know what I'm going to do today, to be honest with you. If you have questions, let me know. Actually, I have one idea that I think I need a strong kamae for the hell. That's why we train Kendo, mate. Green Tea says, congratulations, George. All right. So I have something in my mind because someone says, you know how we always say we keep our left knee straight like this, right, when you stand. And he has a very good view. I'm sorry, I forgot where I saw it. I think it was in recent. It's a comment to the recent video, and we always say keep the back of the leg, back of the knee straight, right? When we take Chuda. And he asked me, and then why people bend their knees like this, like that. That's a good point, don't you think? Why do they do that? All right. So I can go over it, you know. If you guys are here, so I would like to prioritize you because you are here on live. You try to be here, making time. I don't know if you're working, you're sneaking out from your office, or I don't know what you're doing, but you're here. So I would like to prioritize your questions. Right? Otherwise, I'm going to go over why we should be keeping our left knee straight, even when these athletes, he said athletes, why these athletes bend their left knee? If you say, you know, keep the knee straight. That's a very good question. All right. So if you have questions, please let me know. And and this morning, this new video is uploaded. I will show you, share this video, how to improve the flex for sharp strike. If you haven't watched this, sorry, it's not V. That's a wrong one. Here. There you go. This is the video uploaded today. Okay, so it's how to flick your sword for sharp strike. All right, so if you haven't watched it, please watch it later. All Okay, so no questions so far? Okay, and all right, let's talk about why we keep our left knee straight when a lot of people on YouTube, I'm sure you see a lot of people bend their knees. Okay, left knee. Okay, so let's go over it. Now, we keep first, we always have to say that um, Kendo, we need to keep our body straight, right? Okay, and then we strike man like that. Now, uh, I think what you're watching on YouTube is Shiai, right? Shiai is a match. Now, when you're in match, even 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 though a lot of sensors say keep the knee straight, these sensors will bend the knee. You know why? It's you need to in Shiai. Okay, you get closer and get closer. You have to uh, kind of in Shiai, you have to reach your opponent as quickly as possible. That's the nature of Shiai, right? That's the nature. If you reach your opponent before he reaches you or she reaches you, they will get the point, unfortunately. Right? So that's the nature of the Shiai. So when you get closer and closer and closer, okay, this, when you get closer, right, this is really fast. Okay, this this is really fast than this this. Okay, so if you are looking at physical speed and how you can reach your opponent before they reach you, you have to have, you will have wider stance. Okay. And benefit of it, again, you can reach faster when it gets closer. Okay. When you get closer, you get reach faster. That's the fact. I think. Okay. I don't have scientific evidence to um, give you. Okay. But have you seen older sensei do that? That's another question. Have you seen older as in their late 60s, early 70s, maybe 80s? They don't do that. Do you know why? Why the difference? This is only my perspective, by the way. By the way, my observation. So it might be wrong. I might be wrong, but at least we can talk about it. You know, older sensei, they don't do this, do they? Why do you think that is? I'm not going to say that's wrong thing to do. Oh, you guys don't like the topic? Shall we do exercise, squats and stuff? Okay, so long story short, okay, this you need more muscles. You have to have more athletic muscles. This, okay. Polish Japanese cultural meeting as part of the International Shisei Kamburo Association seminar at the Polish Saber Center. You are going to have some meeting in Polish? Good luck, man. Budo Association. That sounds cool. Too much tension on the knee. There was a former Japanese general, a samurai. Oh, nice. All right, so it's this. This is very common. Right. Now this you have to use a lot of muscles. You have to use a lot of muscles. Again, in other words, you have to be young. You have to be physically capable of doing that. All right. And because your aim is a quick strike, right? Quick strike. So from here, your hand goes, before you extend your arms. So as you can see, you tend to incline, lean forward when you strike men. And when you do so, you have to recover from that position. Now, all about muscles. Muscles, muscles, muscles. So you have to have strong muscles to support such kendo. Okay? Now, is it wrong? I don't think it's wrong. You should be moving your body. If you are capable of doing that, you should be doing that. I shouldn't say you should be doing that. I would say it's okay if you're young, you are capable of doing that. I think it's okay as long as you know what you're doing, right? The reason we are saying keep your body straight, this should be straight, straight doesn't mean it has to be locked. If it's locked, you lose flexibility. If you want to maximize your power, your joints has to be bent and straight, right? This creates power, right? So this have to be really not locked in like this, but not like this. Okay, a lot of people do this kind of thing. If you bend your both knees like that, as you can see, your body gets sloppy. So from here, okay, as you get older, you have to do kendo without relying on your muscles, because you will get deteriorated. Your muscles will get deteriorated, so you won't be able to do what younger people can do. Okay, so if I go like this, right, I will get hurt. Right, simple as that. All right, I'll come back to your question, Sky. Okay, so from here, right, we have to do kendo following the principle. So it have to make sense. You don't want to get injured. You want to do it more effectively. Okay, effectively means, for example, you don't want to use what's economical car. You don't, you can, if you can achieve same result, right? Minimum effort, you can maximize the result. That is the best, right? So that means we do not want to use our power. We have to minimize the use of the muscles, because we have to. I think that's what it is. Effective means, okay, you can achieve same result without using muscles too much. Okay, so from here, because we don't jump, but that's probably the different point of view. You want to jump, right? You're trying to jump to strike. Uh, that's not the perspective of the sensei telling you to keep your leg left back of the knee straight, because you don't need to jump as long as you know your distance, as long as when to strike. You don't have to reach out. You know what I mean? So what athletic, fast, and like a lot of energy, exciting. I understand that. I understand the point of view. Oh, these people, top athlete in Kendo, they just move super fast. I want to do Kendo like that. I agree. If you're capable of doing that, please do so, and don't get hurt. Okay, if they do that because they do a lot of weights, they work out a lot too. It's not like you're watching it so you can do it. They train really hard, right? And they probably a lot younger than you maybe when you these videos, and also you are watching these people who has been doing Kendo for like years, like a long time, right? So from here, if you just study Kendo, just follow the basic, the logical movement, which is passed on to us from the previous generations, right? It's less effort. Less effort means you don't have to use a lot of, you don't have, it's not against logic. It's logical. From here, you go like this, right? And because your weight is a little bit forward, all you have to do is lift up your right foot and then your body will go forward. Okay. So you don't have to go jump. Okay. So from here, you go like that and then go. So if you go like this, right? And you go, so you're from here, right? Let's say from here, from here, let's say I'm just wide stance, and I go, probably I moved 40 centimeter, if that, maybe less. But if I go like this, right, my right foot is the same spot, on the same spot, right? But if my left foot is here, I can go from here to here, a lot longer. Okay, so this is about what kind of Kendo you want to achieve, if you know what I mean. So yes, probably in Shiai, when things become very tense and you have to be very small and you have to be quick, probably your stance, maybe my stance will get a little bit bigger too. All right. Top. From here, I can just go, but I cannot leap like a young Kendoist. So I don't do that. If I do that, I'll get injured quite easily. Okay, so that's the difference. A lot of people do this. I don't think 8th Dan Sensei would do that such thing. Okay, if you see probably one or two, as they get older, they have to use their body as they are supposed to. Otherwise, they cannot catch up with younger people's movements and they're going to get hurt. It doesn't matter how great you are, your body will get old. You cannot stop that. So you have to use your body wisely. To use it wisely, keep your left knee relatively straight, I should say, because you don't want to lock. Okay, you don't want to lock. Of course, so, when you strike man, has to have little bent. But if I say bent, a lot of people will bend, right? So that's a very difficult thing. That's why you have to kind of adjust. You have to, when after you learn it, you have to study it and modify it a little bit, right? And then go back to learning, study, modify back. So you have to go round and round and round, and then we call it Yagyu Samma no Kurai. Okay, that's from old Yagyu's Kenjutsu school. They have a name for that, this circle. So anyway, okay, so I'll go back to Quiet Sky's question. When doing Hayasuri while leaping and doing the footwork, would this also involve moving hips too, front and back? Okay. O'Brien, oh, no problems. It's my pleasure. So I'm going for, I usually tell myself it is not really bent or straight. Yeah. Don't look at it. You have to be, you have to, as I said, you have to use your body effectively. That's the key. You know, you have to think, oh, I have to, if you think, oh, I have to keep my left knee straight, and then you go straight, 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 and you go, you can't use your body effectively. So you really have to be flexible. How can I accomplish ideal strike from here, before, during, after you strike, man? Keep your body straight. How can you do that? That is the starting point. Okay, and okay. So when you do footwork, hayasuri でしょ? Hayasuri, each, see, my left knee bends when I do hayasuri, right? So you are moving point A to B, ton, right? And basically, because your feet move from here to there, your body have to go forward. Right? Pong, pong. So pong, 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 pong. Is that what you're talking about? So I don't move my hip like this, right? But because I move my feet back and forth, my body should follow, right? Are you talking about this kind of thing? This? I don't know. I have flat feet and my footwork is not fast. Oh, don't worry about flat feet. It doesn't. I have my flat feet. I have my flat feet. My feet are flat too. Don't worry about it. Quiet Sky, is that what you mean? Some people, I think some people do this kind of thing. Each, me, some. I don't think it does much to you. I think you have to go tong, tong, tong. You have to go pong, and probably your body will go. It looks like going like this, right? And probably we are doing pong, tong, tong. Each, tong, she, all right. So when you do hayasuri, if you're capable of doing that big, do big. You know, some people just go ich, ni, san, and then if you have a purpose of doing it small like that, that's good. Okay. If you're accomplishing your goal, I think that's cool. If your goal is move your feet, move your body forward and backwards, which will increase physical endurance, And then you have to go, tong, ni, san, shi, go, walk, hich, hach, ku, ju, right? And make sure you complete your each strike, tong, there. Some people do this, some people do doing this kind of thing, right? So if you are not completing, if your form is bad, you don't want to do that. You want to do it little by little. Like it's like exactly like workout, because this is lighter than like, this doesn't weigh 10 kg, right? So you guys don't think about form. And probably you guys think about forms. A lot of people don't think about form. So they are swinging a stick, right? And they feel like they are accomplishing something. And then Hayasuri is very rewarding. Right? It's hard because it makes you feel good. Right? It's very rewarding. But from the different perspective, which is Kendo perspective, if you are not doing it right, you're repeating bad form. So your Kendo will be bad. So it's a bad cycle. The one thing you can get is it feels good because it's rewarding. It goes, okay, that was good, right? I mean, a lot of high school people, like even my high school was public high school. It's not private high school, right? But we were doing Hayasuri like 500, 1,000, easy, right? That's what we do in Japan. But if I don't know how we did it. I don't remember if I was doing it correctly or not. But Nicholas, no problems. And because, hang on, and it's quite sky, and because it's hard, it's all the more reason why I'm willing to master. Yeah, good. So first, form is good. Form has to one. Sorry, still hurts after surgery. Each, right? Knee. This is, let's say, let's consider that as a good form. Okay, cutting down, up, cutting down, up, right? Cutting down. So this is what you learn, right? Like shomen-uchi, zenshin kotai shomen-uchi, each knee, right? So complete your footwork, complete your cut. That's what you learn. Now, Hayasuri is each up, knee. Make sure your footwork is correct. San, right? Cut down. So this, you have to do this. In Hayasuri, and make it like smoother, smoother, and then start doing this tong, and then jump, ni, san, shi, go, walk, hich, hach, ku, ju, tong, right? So form first, make it smoother, right? If this is dot, your each tong, complete dot, right? So we have to make it smooth. Tong. Make this one dot. Tong. Make sure your footwork is correct. None of this goes happening. So make sure whatever you do, same as workout. In old days, you just lift heavy stuff, right? That's what it was in Japan too. When I hurt my left shoulder, no one knew what to do with it. I don't know what happened. Western medicine, we did, I'm sure we did X-ray at least. I don't think we did MRI. I don't remember. It's a long time ago. It's more than 30 years ago. So I don't really know what I did. But it wasn't very healed. It wasn't healing at all. But I was doing this workout. It still hurts. You know what? This is not a Western medicine sensei. That's a Japanese medicine sensei. You just go for it. You just have to make it stronger, right? No, it didn't do well. Nerve block. The injection didn't work. And then I hurt my right shoulder 30 years later. So, form is good. Form has to be nice, and you have to use your body effectively, right? Don't overdo anything. It's more than your capability. That's the bad news. I practice mainly upper body and then dumbbell and the leg day, twice a day at the gym. Yeah, good. That's really good. So if you're familiar with modern science, I think modern science and Kendo has to go together now. Of course, training hard is important, right? But you don't want to get hurt. We're not training to become samurai because we don't know samurai exists. Samurai is a category, isn't it? Like rank or these bunch of people. I am not samurai. I'm sure my family was a farmer or something in old days. Get well soon, sir. Oh, thank you very much. Pray for your fast recovery. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Brian. Yes, it's getting there, but it still hurts a lot. So I don't know if I can. I'll try. Every time I put men on, I try to do the full-on strike, but it still hurts, and I'm still afraid. SJMD, good morning. Oh, it's not good morning there. Good day. Thank you for coming. So make sure your form is important. If form is good, your kendo will become good. Okay. And then again, big strikes and small strikes is a different mechanism. So yes, it is told that if you can strike big, you can strike small. It is a part true in Japan. It is true in Japan because they have environment, they have great teachers, they have great seniors, they have the environment. Now we didn't, I studied Kendo when I was 7. How old are you? How old were you when you studied Kendo? Were you 7? Maybe late 20s, 30s? You have to know how to do it from the beginning. You don't want to wait. I don't want to say waste, but you don't want to, let's say it took us, when I was 7 years old, it took us, we did big man strikes for years, right? And small strikes, maybe, in 3 years, it's we could strike small, right? And by the time I become 11 years old, maybe probably I could strike smaller, right? And I started Kendo when I was 7. And when I was 11, I could strike small man strike, like that, right? Let's say it took 4 years without learning how to transform big strike to small strikes. Okay, and I trained three days a week at a dojo. Okay, and maybe 1 hour each from maybe first 1 or 2 years, and then after that I trained maybe 2 hours per session, 2 hours or more, I think, 2 hours or more. Okay, 3 times a week. That's like 6-7 hours or more, right? And then when I become junior high school, I trained at school club, and then went to dojo as well. So it's totally different environment. You have to know how to strike. big and small. All right. So it's totally different mechanism. So if you want to know how the mechanism of small strikes, it's somewhere in my on my YouTube channel. Okay, maybe you can say small strike, Kendo Guide, small strike, or something, and it probably this it pops up. All right, but the totally different mechanism. So please do understand that, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something today. And please hit the like button. Please share it if you think it's beneficial to your friends. And who's this? Oh, George. I'm so lucky to start Kendo with Kentaro because he took me to. Oh, you're a very good man. Thanks, George. Yeah, that was great to have you both. And you became old, and you're a family man now. All right. Now, thank you guys for coming. And you guys have good morning and good afternoon and good evening and good night. Thank you, Kendo family in the world. I'll see you. I cannot be here on Wednesday. I have to work. I have to do the translation, interpretation work on Wednesday. So I'll see you Friday. I hope I can live off Kendo, but not quite. So I'll see you on Friday. All right. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, George.